Over the past several years, we've seen an increase in transgender athletes competing with biological real women, and it's pretty disgusting and disturbing. But it wasn't until Leah Thomas, somebody who competed for 3 years in male collegiate swimming and really didn't do much of note until snapping their fingers, identifying as a woman, hopping in the pool with biological women, and won an NCAA championship. It wasn't until that moment that people really started to identify that this is a massive problem and will eventually be the destruction of women's sports. So the world of swimming had to do something. They had to do something to not allow biological men to compete with women, but they had to make it so everybody feels included. What you should really say is you compete with your birth gender. That's it. Regardless of whatever you think, regardless of whatever mental illness you might have, if you're born a man, you compete in male sports. That's it, bottom line. Sorry if you don't feel like a man this week. But as a compromise, they decided, okay, men cannot compete in the women's division. That's just not going to be allowed to happen. But we'll create an open division where all the trans people in the world can get together. They can all enter the open division and they can have all that competition they're looking for. Only one problem. After instituting this policy, after creating this open division, no one entered. Not a single entry in the open division. It's almost like trans athletes don't want to compete if they think it's an even playing field. If they can't just beat the shit out of biological women, well, then they're not interested. Swimming World Cup does away with open category for trans swimmers after no one enters. And look at this from Riley Gaines. World Aquatics and FINA created an open category for swimming at the World Cup to accommodate both fairness and inclusion. There wasn't a single entry. Very revealing as to what the real motivation is. Can't cheat, won't compete. And here's this headline from State of Swimming. Is open only attractive if males get a ticket to female races? Berlin World Cup suggests so. Not a single open entry. This is absolutely wild. The Swimming World Cup has decided to scrap its plans to host an open category event for transgender swimmers after no one signed up for it. The event was to serve as a compromise after World Aquatics voted to ban male swimmers from competing in elite female events in 2022. The plan was to offer open trans competitors the ability to compete against other trans swimmers in the 50-meter and 100-meter events across all strokes. However, with the World Cups only 3 days away, it appears there are no takers. It's quite revealing, isn't it? We just want an opportunity to swim or play or whatever. Well, when we create a specific division for you where you don't get a biological advantage over real women, nobody wants to enter. Isn't that strange? It really shows what the true intentions of a lot of these athletes are out there. It's not about, I just want to compete. No, it's about playing against lesser competition. It's about getting that inherent biological advantage, taking advantage of that advantage, and beating the shit out of real women. Now that we've seen all this play out, it's pretty easy to spot what these people are trying to do. Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.